This is another one of those movements that you could do fast, but this week we're working on it slow and controlled. You're looking for that plank at the top, a nice long line as that leg goes back, and then you're driving through that front hip and knee to bring yourself up. That core stays engaged the entire time. Proximal stability leading to power in that hip for that distal mobility. You can take the same movement, slow it down, and turn it into a good, strong exercise as you see level 3 doing. A little more tempo because you might not have the stability at the top for level 2, and now making sure you're resetting that plank every time for level 1. Great. Once you get 10 each side, we're going to go to the TRX lateral lunge. You'll notice on level 1, feet stay wide, and you're unloading as much of your body weight into the TRX as you need to create that mobility. Level 2, we turn into more of a dynamic movement where you're going to alternate sides, stepping out into that lateral lunge and driving yourself back up. Level 3, we're going to work one side at a time. You'll notice David is stepping out to the right, bringing himself back in, and doing that single leg squat. We're halfway through, so now he's going to switch it up. Step out to the left, bring it back in, single leg squat here. The focus here is still make sure that core stays nice and tight, getting as much mobility as you can into those hips. You'll see that level 2 has great hip mobility, so she can turn it into a nice strength move by keeping that core nice and tight and driving up through that hip. If you're a little bit more restricted in that mobility area, you try and get as much range of motion as you can and relax. Shake it out for a second. Next exercise is going to be our TRX hamstring runner. So the first thing you're going to do is adjust the TRX so the bottom of those foot cradles are about mid-calf height. You're going to have a seat on the floor. You're going to drop both heels in. For level 1, you want to make sure that your feet are on the far side of the anchor point from your head. You're going to take advantage of the pendulum principle. Level 2, feet are going to be right underneath the anchor point. Go ahead and extend the legs out. Level 3, we're going to have you scoot out just a little bit more. Great, right there. So now you have easy resistance, medium resistance, harder resistance. 45 seconds begins now. The whole idea is to always keep one leg straight. This is going to be a very similar movement pattern to what you did for the sprinter start. We want to make sure that core is turned on, working into hip extension of the straight leg and triple flexion of the leg that's moving in. One thing to keep in mind here is once you feel that that foot's as far back as you can get it, try and squeeze out another inch or two and you're going to feel that core and that glute turn on a little bit more. Remember, one leg is always straight. It's not a mountain climber move. It's not a bicycle move. It's a strength move to keep that core turned on and make sure the legs can work independently. We're more than halfway there. Level 1, easy side of the anchor point. Level 2, right in the middle. Level 3 is on the far side of the close side of the anchor point, to make a little bit more resistance, and down and relax. While we got you on the ground, go ahead, take heels out, drop toes in. The next exercise is going to be the TRX body saw. Another great way to challenge the plank and the core stability, but